confirmation. Brianna Marie Greer was all this happened in Georgia. So, because Hancock County is also in Ohio, but the death of Brianna Marie Greer while in custody uh, of the Georgia Hancock County Sheriff Department, she died from her injuries. In other news, a 6-year-old escapes kidnapped by screaming really loud, and her dad ended up chasing the guy down the street. So this is what happened. A 6-year-old, they say, was taking the trash out. A little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a 6-year-old little girl should not be taking the trash out for one. Now, this one was arguing with me in the car that he was taking trash out, but don't nobody really want no
Because
big
he
head
looked
little
like he
boy.
was about to say something.
He was.
But then he probably, how old was he, number one?
3.
Oh, it was 3.
Nobody wanted me.
Maybe he been taking out the trash since he was 3. So
Well, see, he was probably bigger than the average 3-year-old. He probably
should.
looked like he was 10 when he was 3 and shit. So that's
he
probably
has,
number one.
He's been running since he was 9 months old. Not walking, running.
Yeah, put the boy on the football team. That's
He's been playing football since he was 3.
Well, see, there you go.
So yeah, he was taking a garbage can out, pulling that boy to the curb at 3 years old. But as a little girl, my little girl can't even go
But
to
see,
the
here's
car
difference.
by
We're talking about the
herself.
difference between women, little boys and little girls.
But-
and I hate that that's, but that's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
But here it is a little girl is going to get snatched before a little boy nowadays. I'm just saying that, not saying they won't get snatched, but more than likely they're snatching little girls. So I'm not going to send my little girl outside, period, without me being able to visually see her or her brother going with her.
Or the dog is outside.
Or the dog is outside. Now, this little 6-year-old girl, good thing she had some lungs on her and daddy heard her scream because she was outside, they said, taking out the trash. Why? I don't know. And the guy tried to snatch her and she screamed really, really loud and ran in the house, and her dad ended up chasing the guy. He said he was chasing her, chasing the guy like he still had his daughter. Only because he just didn't want him to do it to anybody else, and they ended up catching the guy. So, big ups to dad and little girl for having good lungs and being able to scream her way out of a kidnap. That was very something serious. Okay. On to other news. Now, this is crazy. When I saw this, I had to really read this a little more. And it's just certain things I think us, and I heard this in another podcast of yours, that us in the black culture, we just ain't doing. And I don't think a straight man would do this. So, a wife filed for divorce due to a bet.
Oh, Lord.
Her husband was caught on tape giving his teammate fellatio after losing a bet. A soccer player was caught on film giving his teammate fellatio after losing a bet, and later his wife filed for divorce after she found the video. Now, I don't know in what culture do you decide to make a bet as a man with another man that if you lose, you have to perform fellatio on me if the situation ain't already what it is.
The thing about that is, within that bet, you inadvertently agreed to give head to a man, is what you did. Before it happened, right? You knew what the terms and conditions of the bet. You knew that if you lost, that you would have to do what you had to do, and you agreed to that term and condition, like you were okay with that outcome. That's the.
Okay, so what's the dumbest shit you done betted with your friends?
I ain't gonna lie. So, at my school, it's this gate. It's like 3 pit bulls. My friend was like, Meyer, go jump the gate.
Really?
And like these dogs like
Okay.
came Corso size. And I'm like, man.
Jump the gate and then what? Let them run up to you and jump back over or
No,
what?
so like,
Just jump it and
so
jump
look,
back over?
They had a garage, and they had a nice little slot that you can run through. I was like, I could make it through. They was like,
This motherfucker.
they was like, you do it, I get $30 right now. I was like, show me the money right now before I go do it. Show me the money. I was like, all right. I called the dogs to the gate. I was like, come here. And all three of them came. I hopped over. Ran through the little slot, jumped over the front gate.
You ain't know it was another damn gate that you had to get over.
You had to be a cat man in that motherfucker. What?
So, once I ran back over, I'm on this other block. I don't know where I'm at. Dogs go somewhere else. I hop back over, and instead of going through the slide, I go in the yard so they could see me. Me not thinking, all right, it's 2 dogs right here, and it's a big one right in front of me.
Yeah, they about to
jump me.
This
So I'm like, all right, I got 2 options. I sit here, or I play cat and mouse.
So you playing cat and mouse for $30. See, but this is the difference between black shit and white shit. Okay, that's the type of shit you do.
So you're here, so I guess you survived and shit.
And I didn't get a phone call saying I need to take this motherfucker to children for taking a shot. Because he decides to play cat and mouse with 3 cane courses. Yeah, so, yeah. I'd rather deal with this type of stuff than but woman filed for a divorce after her husband lost a bet. And to me, that bet was very iffy on, he already was a part of the group. To me, if he wouldn't did that, that's just nasty.
mean, again, right? What I said is he knew what he had to do. Whether he won, he knew what his prize was. If he lost, he knew what his prize was.
So was they? I wonder if they were both supposed to give each other fellatio if they lost. Like if I lose, you give me some, and so either way, it was
regardless. Even if it was just
divorce.
Even if he just lost,
divorce.
Even if that was just his losing term, he knew that that's what he would have to do. He agreed to it, so you were okay with it. I'm not agreeing to none of that. That's a bad bet.
You a freak.
So that's beyond. Yeah, come on, man.
Of course, this was
no shit like that.
Soccer. What was this? Is in a whole nother country. It was not definitely in the U.S. And more news. Listen, the giant slide. I got to come back to that. A couple of people of mine do not live in Detroit anymore, and they do watch my podcast, which I do appreciate. Shout out to my family, the Woods, that definitely watch my show in Nashville. Listen. They didn't got on the news, and the newsman on Channel 4 went down himself. Then I seen a woman lose her wig on there. Now, is it safe? To me, I think it depends on the way you ride it, even though you said they made it out of aluminum.
No. The way you're supposed to ride it is you're supposed to hop in the sack. Did not sound right. You're supposed to hop in the bag.
No, that did not sound good at all. That did not.
You hop in the bag.
That wasn't no bad. That wasn't no bad.
You sit down in this bag, and you're supposed to ride it while
Yeah, you lean for it. Yeah, we gonna show all your friends.
Let her explain the shit then.
Yeah, he just gonna make it worse. I was just waiting.
You go down the slide, sitting up,
leaning forward.
If you lean back, you're going to go faster. The guards tell you to sit up.
So the momentum when you lean backwards makes you, bob and weave. Well, this old lady lost her wig on there, and I didn't know if it was an act or if it was for real, but I think somebody saw her and said, "Oh, that lady got a wig on. I will pay you to go down this slide right now." And she paid and went down that slide. But I think this little slide gonna be hot for the next month. I think I might actually do a video. So if y'all
did you see mine?
You went on down.
You didn't see 500 people watching me go down the giant slide Friday morning?
Mama, you go down the slide.
Y'all gotta please. If y'all have not seen Mark go down the slide, I need you to see him go down. I want you to videotape me going down the slide.
I'm not helping you up. You hurt your knee? Oh well.
You help me up any other time.
You know the definition of YOYO?
What the fuck is that?
You own your own.
That about it, bitch. I'm going down that slide. We gonna videotape me, okay? I don't know. I gotta really think about that, cause I think I'm gonna do the Respucia. You seen the when she flew through down that slide, she went right through that.
See, now here's the thing, right? Now, when I went down it, when I got to the bottom of it, it's the last 3 humps,
Okay.
right? That's going to take you out.
That's how
And
it
then
be.
when you get to now, when I got down to the bottom, I damn near, you seen one video where the motherfucker slid into the gate.
Yeah.
I almost slid into the gate.
Okay, because you linked down.
See, now you
linked
got
back.
that extra ass on you. So that means you got an anchor back there. That's more weight. Now, see, now you might go through the damn gate.
That's what
Shay.
I'm worried about. Yeah.
You might not be able to stop at the bottom of
The
that motherfucker.
momentum.
What I'm living with, you know what I mean?
People be like, girl, what's wrong? Gravity.
Yeah,
I don't
because you get in that
understand, like,
motherfucker, it's gonna be a scat sack. That's what it's gonna turn it into. It's gonna be a hell mat.
this
You coming down that
motherfucker.
motherfucker in the scat sack.
I think I need a helmet and knee pads. Just to
I
go
didn't
down
say
there.
a helmet. I said a hell mat, like a hellcat, just on a mat on the slide.
Well, y'all get ready, because I'm taking all this ass down that slide. Maybe Monday.
Damn.
Pushing 40 on the slide.
Shut up. Well, anyway, let's get back to it. Because, listen, now, I've never been to a crazy funeral. Especially since the bad pandemic hit, we really ain't had big funerals like that. But in the news this week, a son knocks over his mom's funeral, over her casket, during a family brawl. Runs over 3 people, knocks down 4 tombstones, and he arguing with his sister. Now, what kind of family dispute is that?
Not even that. How strong do you gotta be to run over
Oh,
tombstones?
No, he jumped in the car, ran over 3 people.
So the funeral was outside. It was outside of the cemetery. Probably getting ready to
Right.
bury her. So that was, that's
Yes.
that part of the funeral.
Now, they said the good news is, even though he hit the casket, the body didn't fall out.
He hit the casket with the car.
Yes, he hit the casket with the car. I think they said the boy was charged with a lot of years. He got to get a lot of years behind that. But if you probably can just look it up and see a man runs over mom's casket or something. It's just really fucking
Attempted
crazy.
extra murder.
Shut up, fool.
What do you say?
Attempted extra murder.
Huh.
Speaking of caskets and extra murder, a child was pronounced dead. Now, this is not the first time, but this time the child made it all the way to the casket. Was pronounced dead, and then was alive to only be pronounced dead later, after being in the casket. How did that happen? Of course, it was not in the United States, but a child was getting ready to be going to the funeral home alive.
Sound like something in India.
Now, this had happened in Detroit a year ago. Do y'all remember?
No.
It was a special needs girl, and they thought she was dead. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because the person that found her is who I'm kind of like laughing about, because him describing the moment when he saw the plastic moving and pulled it back and saw that girl looking at him. He wasn't right for a long time. Now, could you imagine working at the funeral home and the plastic start moving and you realize this motherfucker's still alive? So yes, here in Detroit, a little girl, she's still at home. She's still alive, but this was like a 3-year-old that was recently dead, alive, then dead again. That's fucked up to have to grieve your child twice, but
Got reincarnated twice.
shut up. That's not what it was, fool. In craziest news, dog eats winning lottery ticket. Owner still managed to claim the
I
money.
was about to say, you got to shit that out, buddy. You got to shit that out, buddy. You got to, oh yeah, we gonna get some Chinese food tonight.
So
We gonna sacrifice,
That's
buddy.
my thing is,
That sound like a chewy.
how was he still able? How was he still able
What did he have? Proof? He had proof of how did he have? What was the proof?
That's what I wanted to know. Now I got the story on my phone. That was the last story I could click on before I came in here, and I was like, you know what? That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. That he was still able to cash it. So I'm like, wait, did he go and wait till he shitted the ticket out, or?
I'm gonna tell the motherfucking dog like Ludacris. You're gonna have to blow that out your ass, sir. Give me that ticket. We got you got cash up the ass right now, sir.
That sounds like something Chewy would do.
Yeah, I think my dog would do that. Nah, I'm sorry, I would have just lost the ticket.
Y'all saying that like the dog would know that it's a winning ticket, like he would intentionally eat your winning ticket.
No, he just eats. His name is Chewy.
My dog ate my phone like
Twice.
bit a hole through it, clear it. Like it's just a hole.
That's because you don't give him enough attention. So, anyway, listen, y'all gonna have to find out that happened in Orion, by the way. Orion, is that
Or in Michigan?
No, Canada, I believe. I don't know.
Ontario?
Yeah, that part. I'm over here sweating. We gonna take a break from my little ghetto news. Anyway, when will these things ever play out? I have the three things I would like to play out, and it don't seem to play out. Drive-bys, white tees, and pants sagging.
What white tees gotta do anything?
That white tee is not an outfit. You cannot go out in a white tee and blue jeans and throw on your $1,000 glasses that you might have stole or you might have saved up to get, but yet you do not have a house of your own to live in, and think that that's an outfit. White tees and glasses and jeans is not an outfit.
Don't forget, they got throwing that little Walmart chain.
Anyway, right.
The Walmart chain.
And pants sagging. Now, I realized that pants sagging became popular when Tupac and Don't Be a Menace came out.
Ma, what is sagging backwards? Write it down. What is sagging backwards?
Niggas.
I'm looking at it on my paper. I mean, but there's black, white, Hispanic, all color.
What is strap on backwards?
I don't know.
No parts.
I ain't got nothing for y'all after that. That was stupid. Y'all funny.
I don't know where that came from, but yeah.
But I'm really tired of people sagging their pants. First of all, you walking like you just got fucked. Like, you walk like you hopped off a horse, or a horse hopped off of your ass.
Whoa!
And it is not attractive when you are
just
walking.
Hopped off the horse. I just seen the Polo logo in reverse with the horse riding the man and shit. Like,
yes, that's what it looks like when you sagging and you walking with your legs wide open like you can't close them. It looks really nasty. Back in the day, people sagged their pants because their mama couldn't afford to buy them no more pants. So if they sagged, they wouldn't look like they was flooding back in the day. For one. Then for two, yeah, the Menace to Society and Tupac and his little movie. If you watch Menace to Society now, you'll be like, damn, this is just like
the ongoing theme, the
yeah,
recurring
like
theme and shit.
The way they act, the way he walking, what he's saying, the way he dressing. This is what we were emulating, and this is what is still being emulated today, just in a little faggot way. I mean, I'm sorry.
It's evolved. It's evolved.
I did not say that. Strike that from the comment. I was talking about a cigarette butt. That is the way with the little feminine twist on it. Now, guess what I saw a picture of? Speaking of feminine twist, I know people were talking about men wearing sandals. Why did I see a picture of Einstein back in the day with some sandals on? I'm not even going to hold you up. He had on some girly sandals. I was like, did somebody like play with this picture? But no.
Like back then, I mean, if you look at even the style of dress of, say, the colonial time, like look how they dressed on the time of the images that they depict on the money, right? Look at how the men wore it. Look at George Washington's
Wigs,
hair.
yeah.
Right? Look at his hair. Look
Right.
at their way they dressed. How tight the pants were.
Oh.
And how flared out the bottom of the jackets were. You know what I'm saying?
And the ruffles that they
The
wore. on
ruffles,
covers.
right?
Yeah.
All of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just very, to today's standards, it would consider it feminine. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
that was the style back then.
Well, we need these three styles to play out: drive-bys, white tees, and saggy pants. I just need that out of everybody's just.
The whole urban DNA.
Yes,
Just removing that
yes,
shit from the whole
please.
urban DNA.
Yes, and I hate to say it, women acting tough. I'm not even gonna say like acting tough because we're strong people. I'm talking about to the point where we are trying to
Having masculine
emulate.
personalities.
Yes, we're trying to emulate a man. Just like I don't want men to emulate us. I really that part.
But you got a tight fight with that one, man, because it's okay nowadays for not only men to act like women and for women to act like men. It's cool for men to be women and for women to be men. Like it's like you could just go ahead and straight up be that. If you identify that as that, and you got the money to change your parts, if you ain't got no parts, you can get a doctor to sew a strap on you. And
That's fine. I mean, you can do that. I'm just talking about the aggressive, the part that you take the part of a man, the worst part of a man, to be.
and take that and emulate that just to
Yeah,
have that persona
just like
of the man.
yeah, just like some men take the wrong parts of a woman to feel like a woman. You want to put on a pair of booty shorts and a tight bra and some pink lipstick and some pink hair and walk
And a
around
belly
with
shirt.
long nails and talk like this and emulate who? To me, that's not a woman. Or you want to be a man and you want to talk shit and this and this and that. To me, that's not emulating a man. I don't know what the hell you think you doing, but that's if you trying to be something, that's not who you need to be.
That's not what you need to do to be
Nah,
that. That's
yeah.
not all what that entails.
Yeah,
It's
that's
much
not
more
it.
than just
it's
that. It's
more
what-
than just
That's why.
that
That's
part.
why I feel like women should be insulted, right? When we have people who are not naturally born women who claim that title and who claim
Yes.
who wave that flag as if they are that. You know what I mean, and then the world is expected to honor that and treat that. You're wrong if you don't call them that. You know what I mean, that's what I don't. You know what I mean, I feel like that's just like on the flip side of it, like if I can't look at this person as equally a man the same way that I look at myself. If you were born a woman and you transition into a, you know what I mean, that's not a.
I know it's a touchy subject, but I just
It
feel
is.
like that even though you went through the transformation, somebody brought this to my point, when you die and your bones is laying there and you don't have a piece of ID on you, they're going to go by your bone structure and call you what you are.
Yeah, I'm about to say you. Yeah, I was about to say when
So
they dig
either
up your
you-
bones, they're not gonna say, "Oh, this person identified as a woman." They're gonna say, "This
Yeah.
is a man."
Yeah. It's only two different kinds of bone structures. You either got this bone structure or you got that bone structure. And then that's how you are identified as the bone structure you were born with.
If I decide that I want to be a lizard, right? I'll use this because my man's actually did this, right?
You a
and
lizard.
I'll go through the procedure of, splitting my tongue and
Mm-hmm.
tattooing my eyes.
Can we
and-
keep them?
Look at this nigga. Where did you buy this? What dollar store did you get this nigga from?
Dollar General.
Oh,
Right
see.
Mile.
So yeah, I do all of that, right? So now I identify as a lizard. People have to respect me as no. I'm just a man who attempted to turn himself into a fucking lizard. That doesn't make me. I'm not a lizard.
Because when you die, your bones is going to be a man, not a lizard. They're not going to say this lizard died at the age of 55.
And if I can simply be what I identify as, that's all it take, right? Mm-hmm. Why the fuck can't I go in the bank when I got this check for $1 and tell the teller that I'm trans financial and I identify as a billionaire, so I need you to turn this $1 and put the other 10 zeros on the back of that boy and give me my money because you're discriminating against me if you don't respect me and identify me as what I identify as. Why I can't just... It's much easier to put them zeros on my check than it is to put a pussy on me.
Well, I identify as a baddie, and I am, so that's it. I am whatever I say I am, just like everyone else.
All right, Eminem.
So, in other news, let me talk. This stupid motherfucker. See, people, we talking about TikTok. People try to make themselves known by any means necessary, but this fool actually decided to go to McDonald's while he had the monkeypox and view himself. So it says,
now we got McMonkeypox on the loose.
Monkeypox, no remorse. Man goes to McDonald's. So yes, if you probably can look that up, he decides, if I want to get something to eat, I'm gonna get something to eat. You gonna get fucked up. If I would have seen you, I don't know. I would probably, I don't know. But just everybody wash your hands frequently, all the time.
Are we back here again?
Yeah.
Are we back here with the whole doing shit that grown ass people are supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
And make sure you wash your ass.
Yeah.
Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you wash your ass. We supposed to be doing this shit anyway.
They don't. And you supposed to do it more than once or twice a day. You supposed to brush your teeth more than once a day. You supposed to wash your ass twice a day. When you wake up, you wash your ass. When you come in the house, you wash your ass. When you went to sleep, you sweated in your sleep, and all the skin from the night before was still on your bed. You made new skin and you rolled around in that skin and you sweated. So when you wake your ass up, wipe all that shit off of you.
Damn.
You shit it.
I shed it.
Oh, you shed it. Oh, okay.
Listen,
I said you shed it
he's
in the
a
bed.
teenager.
You
You know, they
change
shed in different ways. We don't even want to know.
Oh,
So,
goddamn.
before we go really deep into a little social media right quick, because my son brought some things to my attention. You know, we had one little thing on here where we were talking about the craziest shit that the TikTokers and the different things is doing. But the last little news I have is a white woman, Caucasian. She had two twins. She had a set of twins with a Jamaican man. And everyone in everyone is in an uproar because she has one white baby and one black baby.
She birthed zebras. What did she do there?
Yes, so she has a boy and a girl. The boy has green eyes and white skin. You know, no melanin, not one drop. But she got a little chocolate baby girl with some brown eyes, and they are twins. And they are trying to figure out, like, how does this happen? So when you got black genes, like I do, our black genes can come out any shade. Absolutely any shade.
So I ain't like, I passed biology and I know how it's when two dominant genes pretty much come together, and either it's gonna come out this way, it's gonna come out this way,
Okay.
or they both gonna connect and
Be similar.
yeah.
Okay, so they must both have dominant genes. So she got good, strong genes, and so do he. So they fought over that shit, and they both won, basically.
Pretty much.
One is more dominant in one child, and the other one is more dominant in the other.
Correct. So they both like took over one child, which is, to me, I've seen this. It's starting to happen more and more. I know someone personally. They live out in Canton, and one day she has a set of twins. One girl has blonde hair, blue eyes, and the other one, baby, got that hair, and it's chocolate. It's the chocolate is chocolate. And they like totally opposite. Like, she didn't get her sister no melanin. Baby can't get a tan for nothing. And she got straight white, straight hair. And she got that man hair. And they are twins. Out the same vagina at the same time.
I seen the 1-2 chocolate twins, little baby girl twins on the internet. I don't know, I can't remember where they from, but they both got two different color eyes. One of them is brown, and one of them is blue. They were the cutest little girls, man. Or no, one of them got blue eyes and the other one got brown or something like that. One got one blue eye or some shit like that.
One has both blue eyes, and one has a blue eye and brown,
eye.
Yeah. And they are so pretty. They're getting older now. They've been on social media for a long time. It's a couple of social media kids I follow. It's a boy named Byron. He has been suffering through a lot of different things throughout his life. And I've been following him, and he's been kind of hanging in there. He's just so cute to me. Little guy. But it's called the Hot Shot. I call it a thought shot. So on TikTok, it's chicks bending all the way over and putting their heads between their legs, and it's called the thought shot. I said I was going to try it, but I don't think I'm going to try it. My son looking at me like I'm crazy. Listen, I be trying some shit. Like I was trying this one TikTok where I was in the bathroom and this motherfucker heard it going off. He walked in like, what you think you doing? I'm like, damn. But it was right on time because whatever the thing was, somebody was supposed to walk in and catch you. So he was right on time, but it was kind of funny. I embarrass him sometimes, but it's okay.
I'm quite sure you goddamn do.
So listen, I haven't got one yet, but it's a new rose thruster.
It's called a coochie liquor.
That's not the name of it, Myron. That's what y'all call it. It's called the new rose thruster. I guess it's a rose, and then they got a little piece on the end, and then the little thing be moving. I don't have any of that because one, I got a dog named Chewy, and I just wouldn't own nothing like that because then he would chew on it. But it's I'm scared. These things scare me. And this stuff, they're putting drops of lube on stuff, and it's turning into goo gobs and stuff. I get scared when I open my Instagram because I've opened it like 3 times and seen somebody putting some goo gobs on something and then rubbing it, and it looks like a bunch of nasty spit. And I'm not sure if it, comes with any yeast infections or what, but I don't think I would use it personally. But it's been.
Why are they putting it on? What do you mean?
It's lube. Like it's supposed to make
sexual lube.
The vagina really
but it looks
moist.
like
It looks like spit or snot.
Ugh.
Actually, it looks like snot. It looks like somebody's playing with snot on a fake vagina. I'm not even going to get into that. But, yeah, it's just really nasty. What is body lacking?
So, it was this little TikTok trend we did, like, in the middle of school. Say, so you know how basketball players dunk on each other, right? And then pretty much either jump on your neck, anywhere.
Okay.
So, we play, like, it'll be a TikTok song or whatever. Or we just do it, just because.
So, you walk up to random people.
It don't even have to be random
and put
people.
your balls on the back of their neck?
Yes, ma'am. It don't even got to be random people.
Just for...
We did it to teachers, principals.
Oh, my God.
Look, we didn't see you from down the hallway. Like, me and my mans, and two of my friends.
So, you really... See, this is...
Hold on. Look, me and my 2 friends, he dunked on me. And I was at my locker, and I hit my forehead. And I'm like, he was like, you ain't go... He was like, you're not going to get me back. Yeah, get back is real. I'm like... Okay. He turned around, started walking. I'm sorry, mama. I'm a good kid, trust me. I jumped on the table and jumped on him, just fell on him. And got up and went to basketball practice.
So you put your balls on the back of his head. So y'all putting your balls on the back of each other's heads.
Yep. Teachers getting it too.
Oh, God.
We don't discriminate.
You know what? This has really been the fucking bucket show. And then one more. What is school liquor? Licks? School licks.
All right. So, beginning of school year, since it was like our first year of high school.
Gender challenge? What the fuck is that?
We get into that.
We only got 2 minutes. This shit is real.
Okay.
You just see.
So, in school, we'll go to the bathroom, or we'll be in the middle of school. We'll take something that we see in the school and just take it off the wall, put it in our bag, and leave. it could be a fire hydrant. Like, my bad. It could be a fire extinguisher. It could be a bathroom hand dryer. It could be a sink, a soap dispenser, anything. It doesn't matter. We will take it, put it in our book bag, and just leave.
So y'all just stealing random shit for no reason. Now, I hope you haven't been a part of this, but do you know they actually had a challenge or something where they were standing in the bathroom jacking off in a circle? Yes.
Was this at a white school?
West Side School.
Even worse.
No, you serious? This is
Yeah, they were caught. Like, we caught some students.
on the west side.
You know, I can't guess, but yeah. They were like,
Northwestern.
shut up, asshole. Come on. What is the gender challenge?
You'll get a bottle. It could be a cup like this.
Get off my liquor.
And mostly, like, boys and girls will do it. They'll put their mouth on it and they'll inhale the air that's in there. And it'll make their lips. They'll pull it off.
Oh, Kylie Jenner. Oh, my God.
And their lip will be puffy. Like,
Y'all are doing a Kylie Jenner damn. Kylie Jenner got a whole. Well, I didn't think black people were doing that, but
Mom,
y'all doing it.
this
You
a
did
girl,
it.
So okay, so you said the Jenner challenge. I thought you were saying the gender challenge, and
No.
I'm sitting back like, okay, what in the fuck is this?
No, it's
So
called
all right, Jenner challenge.
Jenner.
All right,
So
all
they're
right,
still
all right.
doing the Jenner challenge where they blowing their lips up, turning purple and shit. You ain't
For
gotta
what?
do that. You got big lips already. Say boys ain't doing it. Y'all got some
no
boys.
boys are doing it. It's a girl in my school who still got her lips still look like that.
She probably do it every morning. She want them poppers. Well, listen. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a Bucket Show. I have been your host, Shay Butter Baby, with my son Myron. Thank you.
Oh my god.
What? I'm just saying.
Warning.